Peace and love, and welcome back to the palace of Persephone. I rode my little niece's bike. Whoa! Sorry about that. I rode my little niece's bike. I was gonna go record where I usually record, by the lake. But there were these two young kids sitting at this table. They looked like they were kind of having a romantical moment. So, I didn't want to ruin the vibe, you know. But, before I start reading our chapter today from the Pleiadians, I want to show you these beautiful flowers. Hold on. These beautiful purple flowers that are everywhere. They're so beautiful. My niece and I do bike this path, so I saw these the other day when we were biking. And it's just purple everywhere. And it felt good. I was like, okay, I'll record over here. So, most likely, I don't know, should I show you guys the trees while I read? Show you the flowers? Well, let me see if I can get a nice little shot here. Unloosen this. Put this here. See if it'll focus. Looks like my screen might be a little dirty. Clean that off for you. It was in my book bag, rolling around with me. But yeah, I knew I needed to record today, and I was like, where am I going to record? And I was going to record out my window, and Spirit was like, it's a nice day outside, go outside. So here we are outside. I'm going to go ahead and get my book and everything ready to prepare for the next chapter about clearing your chakras, and we will get going. All right, at 1 minute and 44 seconds, of course, we are starting our chapter, and I did lie, I had my bookmark in the wrong spot in my book, so I thought we were going to be clearing chakras, but as you'll see from the title of this video, we are clearly healing our aura and keeping it clear. And this section doesn't necessarily have the process starting off, so I'm going to read first, and then I'll leave a timestamp for when the actual process for clearing and healing your aura starts. So if you just want to tap in and do it at that moment, you can. All right. The aura is the energy field. Oh, hold on. They corrected me. They said, go ahead and take a nice deep inhale in with me. Inhale a little more. And exhale, let it out. Okay, here we go. Today we're going to be talking about healing your aura and keeping it clear. The aura is the energy field that radiates around the body. It is created by the production of energy in the chakras, and each chakra contributes to the building and sustaining of your auric field. When your chakras are minimally open and or damaged, your aura may appear dull and weak. Whereas when you are in good health and reasonably open emotionally, you'll have more open and active chakras and stronger, more vibrant and resilient aura. If your aura is rather contracted, it may extend only a foot away from your body. If you have an overextended aura, it may expand anywhere from 5 feet to a dissipated half-mile radius from your body. Neither of these aura types is ideal. A contracted aura tends to make a person feel more uptight, fearful, and separate. This type of aura can also be caused by those types of feelings. An overextended aura can result in spaciness, escapism, and the tendency to feel and take on everyone else's emotions, thoughts, and even pain in the entire area your aura covers. An overextended aura can also be the result of these same feelings and situations that it tends to cause. In other words, the cause of unhealthy aura conditions also tends to regenerate more of the same conditions that cause them. What you are aiming for is an aura that is egg-shaped and equally distributed above, below, behind, in front of, and to the sides of your body. By experimenting, I have come to believe that an aura radius of no more than 2 to 3 feet in every direction is the most manageable and desirable size, especially in public situations. When I go into a natural setting, I consciously allow my aura to expand into the forests, lakes, and streams surrounding me. It deepens my feeling of connectedness with God, Goddess, all that is, through creation. I feel a communion with the plants, water, and nature spirits, and I receive a lot of nervous system healing and calming. However, when I go straight from nature into town or other public areas, I always pull my aura back to within 2 to 3 feet around me again. When I forget, I really feel it. I become unnecessarily aware of other people's life agendas and sometimes even feel their pain, so I tend to remember quickly. In my own home, unless I am entertaining or seeing clients, I let my energy field expand to wherever it is comfortable within my house. I also keep my house very psychically clear, so it feels good to be in it. The following process is for clearing and healing your aura. Ground yourself using the previous technique. And if you have not already, I do have a video up about creating your grounding cord. If you would like to take a look at that, that's the one right before this in this playlist. So number 1 is ground yourself using the previous technique. With eyes closed, feel the area around your body. At first, just extend your breath about 1 foot into your auric field by using your intent. As you breathe into that area, get a general sense of whether your aura feels contracted and thick, weak and dissipated, or vibrant and soft. With your breath and visualization, or using your intuition or listening for a message, there's a car driving by. With your breath and visualization, or using your intuition or listening for a message, observe how far your aura extends from your body in front of you. Observe the width of your aura on either side of your body. Now, see and feel your aura above your head and below your feet. Compare the two areas. Use your breath, feelings, vision, and any other means natural to you to identify the space your aura covers behind your back. How does this compare to the front area? Now that you know more about the nature of your own aura, adjust your aura to exactly fill a 2 to 3 foot radius egg shape around you. Use your breath, vision, and clear intent to accomplish this. In the beginning, you may find it useful to use your hands to physically reach out around your body and pull or push the aura where you want it to go. For most of you, adjusting your aura involves pulling it in and making its edges more defined. For the rest of you, it requires pushing your aura out to fill the space. If you are a beginner, you may have a problem getting your aura to go beneath your feet at all. Persistence and practice are the best antidotes in this case. Observe any changes in your feelings, physical sensations, and awareness with the adjustment of the energy field around you. Now visualize a rain shower made of golden liquid light pouring down on and through your aura. Let it rain at least 2 to 5 minutes the first time. Notice how wonderful this feels. Next, visualize a giant violet-colored fire the size of your aura. Bring it around your entire aura, including beneath your feet. It will not destroy anything. Violet flame simply transmutes lower frequency energies into higher frequency ones that constitute a more natural state of being. Remain inside the flame for only 1 to 2 minutes if this is your first experience with violet flame. You may feel warmer and more energized by this technique. If you overdo the use of violet flame, you may experience a state of overwhelm from the etheric burning away of old energies. So take the moderate approach first, then build to your own level of usage by experimenting over time. And I'll show you the picture that's on this page that shows the golden rain shower of light cleansing the aura. And your egg. You can imagine flames for the field. When you are complete, remove the violet flame and open your eyes. Most meditators visualizing the rain shower for the first time report feeling lighter, fresher, and psychically cleaner and shinier. It is a simple yet effective way to clear out any extraneous junky or foreign energies you have picked up. It also works well to remove energies you have released from your body during healing or meditation. When I first began using these techniques, I used breath, feeling, vision, and intent so I could make it as real and effective as possible. You may wish to experiment to find the methods that work best for you. The final part of this chapter is about discussing aura protection. However, before going further, I want to make it clear that in no way are the following techniques intended to create a sense of being allergic to or afraid of people or the world. They certainly are not intended to discourage intimacy. They are quite simply designed to help you choose what you do let into your auric field and what you do not. If you have a problem with indiscriminately taking on any energy that is floating around, you can literally spend most of your life in overwhelm, being emotionally imbalanced, in turmoil, and feeling ineffectual. I know, because I was formerly one of the worst psychic sponges I have ever known. If I came near someone with an aching back, you can be sure I would have one too. When I did hands-on healing, or even just hugged a friend, the other person would consistently feel better, and I usually felt worse. You might call it the human dumpster syndrome. Learning boundaries was literally life-changing for me. As a reward for learning boundaries, I have found healthy intimacy and sharing with friends and loved ones. I can now go into a restaurant without fear of becoming ill or paranoid. In fact, I don't even have to think about it most of the time anymore, because it's finally become natural for me to repel lower vibrational energies and accept divine ones. However, getting to this point took a few years and a lot of meditation, higher self-work, and dedication to my own spiritual wholeness. Occasionally, I still have to deal with karmic exchanges with people who are close to me, but I do not waste any energy and time at all on the processing of denied problems and pain belonging to John Doe on the street. The following techniques are intended to help you learn healthy boundaries and discriminately choose what you allow into your body and auric field. One of the best ways I have found is to pull your aura 2 to 3 feet around you. Then surround your aura with different colors of light based on what you need in the way of protection at that moment. After pulling in your aura and showering it with golden rain, surround its entire surface with a 1 to 2 inch thick layer of golden sunlight. This assists in the ongoing healing and strengthening of your aura, as the gold fills in any holes in your aura and, by its nature, tends to encourage self-healing. The next depends on how you are feeling. If you are feeling vulnerable or more insecure than usual, you can coat the outside of the golden light with a royal blue light. The nickname of the particular shade you want is certainty blue or true blue. This color actually radiates a quality of confidence and certainty, which naturally tends to repel psychic glommers on. It also helps you feel more sure of yourself to look out at the world through that color at the edge of your aura. When you are leaving your house or having people in, especially if you work with clients, it is good to keep a layer of violet light on the extreme outside of your aura. There are several reasons for this. First, as mentioned before, violet light transmutes energies to their natural higher frequencies. If you are working with a client who suddenly releases a lot of pent-up anger, the violet light will transmute the anger and prevent it from entering your auric field in a harmful way. Second, violet light repels parasitic astral entities. These are etheric entities that feed on repressed emotion and pain. Until you clear your energy field of any feeding and breeding grounds for these parasites, it is wise to keep them out. Once you clear your subtle energy bodies to a certain extent and begin to radiate light from your soul, your chakras, and your higher self, these entities and lower frequency energies will simply be repelled naturally. Until then, these boundary tools are extremely helpful. Why waste your meditation time and life in general processing and clearing what does not even belong to you? Using boundary tools is an example of grace in action. It is recommended that in your morning meditation, which is what I do personally, you always include the grounding technique, create your aura egg, and visualize aura boundary colors as I just discussed. If you do not have time for, or do not feel the need for, the rain shower or violet flame steps, then skip them. The other 3 steps are the basic essentials for beginning boundaries: grounding, egg, and aura boundary colors. And they take very little time once you are accustomed to doing them. So that was the chapter on clearing your auric field. I trust you will use this method, this technique, as a part of your spiritual daily hygiene, as part of your spiritual tool belt. I use it every day. It is completely necessary and is actually really enjoyable to do. It's a great way to practice self-care, especially as a light worker, a starseed, healer, empath, shadow worker, a being of light here on this earth plane. So thank you for sitting and listening to another chapter. I'll have another one posting soon. And like I said, if you haven't seen the grounding one, please do watch that. It's another part of that spiritual tool belt that I use. Maybe next time we'll be sitting at the lake. We'll see. I hope that those 2 people are having a good time over there. And yeah, I will see you on the next one. Don't forget to like this or leave any comments if you have any questions. If you want to know the book name or any information like that, please feel free to do so. You can also check me out on Instagram, TikTok, Patreon. All of that information is linked in my description box, and I hope you have a beautiful day or night wherever it is that you are, and I trust you'll stay open to the signs and synchronicities that await you throughout the remainder of your day. As always, I am sending you peace and love.